Yo, man, what's good with y'all, man? It's a simple day, and I'm back with another video, man. First and foremost, man, how y'all been? I hope all is well with y'all. I hope y'all had a good and safe Thanksgiving. Um, hopefully y'all enjoyed it, man. Thanksgiving was good over here, over on my side. It's always good, to spend time with family and laugh and all that good stuff. Um, I got a quick word for y'all today. First and foremost, I'm gonna be reading from John 15:19. And it says, "If ye were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, I have chosen you out of the world. Therefore the world hated you." And this word really, first and foremost, it really speaks to me in a way. And this is for anybody. This is for anybody, right now that feels like, they circle have somewhat gotten small, or you feel like an outsider, or um it's just so many other type of names that I could, that you could use for a person like this. And first and foremost, I had it's crazy because I had just recently and I don't even know who made this, but I recently came across something, and it read, um the faker you are, as a person, the bigger your circle will be. But the realer you are, the smaller your circle will be. And I just happened, and as I read John 15 and just read this again, you know, um, I was just like, wow, it like really dawned on me. Just like, this is really crazy. And first and foremost, I just wanted to say, like, anybody right now that has, you may once, had a whole group of friends. You may once had a whole group of people rocking with you, right? You had all the attention. You had um um just everything. You had everybody just liking you, right? And you feel like, that, you was on top, you know. Now it's come to a point to where, now that you're not, doing, partying, or let's say smoking weed, or drinking, or um basically just doing what people around you want to see you do, or enjoy what you're doing. Now that you're not doing that stuff anymore, your circle has gotten small, right? The people that used to rock with you don't rock with you no more, because they don't like this new you. They don't like this new person that you've become. They don't like this new. They don't like this new side to where you've become, right? Um, some people may call it settling down, or some people may call it some people may even call it like an awakening, right? I know actually a lot of people do call it an awakening, especially nowadays, spiritual awakening, whatever you want to call it. Um, and I just want you to know, because some people may feel like, like some people may feel down because they don't have the attention that they used to have. It's almost like a drug. Once you have a lot of attention, you become addicted. You become used to that type of stuff. But once the crowd buzzes down and you don't got nobody, and you feel like you really don't have anybody in your circle, you go through a withdrawal. You feel like something is wrong. Something is going on, right? It's like a drug. You once you get used to something, you feel out of place. You feel, you know, like, what am I doing wrong? This and this and that, because what your body is used to is what you're used to, right? Anyways, I just want to just say, first and foremost, if anybody feel that way, first off, don't feel that way. Understand that just because you are not, just because you don't have as much as attention as you used to, it doesn't mean anything. Honestly, it means that you are finally awakening into who you're chosen to be. who God is molding you into becoming. It's the reason why you're not doing that stuff anymore. See, God is so good to where he will eliminate stuff silently out of your life that serves you no purpose. Right? Just like partying, for example, going to club and smoking weed, getting drunk, wasted, all that stuff serves you no purpose. And honestly, a lot of that stuff goes against his word anyway, but because he loves you so much, he separates all that stuff silently, even the people that are around you. Right? And again, as this word says, as the last little piece of this word says, it says, I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hated you. The stuff that you was doing in the past, like partying, drinking, and smoking and all that stuff, that was stuff of this world. That stuff right there, it was never meant for you to do in the first place. But because you were doing it, again, it says, if you were of the world would love its own. Because you was doing what you was doing, the people of this world loved that. They was feeding off of that. Because they are of this world. God has set, but because you're not doing that no more, because God has separated you from that. He separated you from doing that for a reason, for a purpose. Because, again, it was never meant for you to do those type of things. Why? Because you're chosen. It says right here, it says, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hated you. Once you stop giving, once you stop giving into things of this world that people, want you to do, they'll start to hate you for it. They'll start to ease up off of you. They'll start to dislike you because they don't like the new you. They don't like the person that God has chosen you to be. They don't like the person that God is molding you into being. And it's really not even so much as them. It's really so much of the spirit that's within them that doesn't like the spirit that is within you that's growing. That's continuing to mold, that God is continuing to spring forth, that God is continuing to sprout up. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't want like I said, anybody that's watching this video right now, don't feel bad into what you are becoming. Because again, the stuff that was of old that God has cleaned up out of your life, it was for a purpose. It was so that now that he's gotten all that toxic stuff, that's the stuff of this world out of your life, now he can finally come into your land. This is your land. This is your garden. He can probably come into your land and sprout up and put new seeds and let them flourish. You feel what I'm saying? So spiritually. So I just want to like I said, I just want to come to y'all and just tell y'all today, like, just because your circle is small, I'm telling y'all, it's for that. Okay, let's take for instance for God, for example. When God came to this earth, he had a purpose. He was chosen. God chose him. He had a purpose. He had a calling. And because he had this calling, because he wasn't doing things of this world, because he was not from this world. He even said it, I'm not from this world. Because he was not from this world, people hated him. People strongly disliked him for no reason. And a lot of y'all are probably going through that same thing right about now. And it's okay. Even though, because God knew he didn't like him. He already knew that they wouldn't like him just because of the person that he was, because of the person that he was chosen to be. But because he had a mission, and because, what he was doing had purpose to it, and his purpose obviously was to die on Calvary for me and for me, you, for all of our sins, right? Because he had that purpose, he wasn't gonna let nobody. It don't matter what comments, it don't matter what dislikes he had. He kept going because he knew that his purpose, his plan was bigger than their dislikes. It was bigger than hate. It was bigger than any of those people that try to blaspheme, the people was calling them blasphemy, like all these things, like it was bigger than all of that. His purpose was bigger. His mission was bigger than all of that. That's the reason why he kept going. And I encourage y'all today just to just keep going, keep moving into purpose. People, like I said, people don't want to rock with you no more. See, the thing about that, they only rock with you because, again, the things that you did of this world that they liked, people of this world in which they liked. That's the reason why they only rock with you. They rock with you because of the things that you was doing, but because you, wow, but because you are the person, because God is now molding into the person that you should be, nobody's rocking with you now. So mentally, spiritually, they was only rocking with the stuff that you was actually doing. They wasn't really rocking with you as the person that you are. Because if they was really rocking with you for the person that you are, they would still be rocking with you today. Even if you let that stuff go, like drinking, smoking, they would still be with you here today. But some of y'all, like I said, some of y'all, you know, again, your circle has gotten small, and they ain't nowhere to be found. Again, because they was never supposed to be. They was never supposed to be in your life in the first place. Again, guys, he separated you, and they dislike you for it. And but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Understand that, like I said, God, you're it's God has so many people that he's chosen, you know, and it's for a purpose, and it's for a reason. And your reason, like I said, the same way, you know, how he came here for, you know, a purpose, and he was chosen, you know, and he was just different. Same way with you. You're just because you're different, and it's okay. It's okay to be different. But understand, it's more than just that. Y'all are chosen. A lot of y'all that's probably watching the video right now, God chose you for something big, for a purpose. I don't know what it is, but you got chose. And a lot of it got to do with it because you're not of this world. Just that simple. So anyways, man, hopefully y'all got something from this video. I encourage y'all, man, to, like I said, and even with that, like I said, I mean, some people you will attract, you know, God will allow you to attract the right people that's for you in your life. So, you know, if you feel like you may be lost like a huge circle of people, it's okay. God, I mean, you could probably get more than likely you can probably get another circle of people that are really right for you, that are right for your true self, that are right for the person that God has chosen you to be. Feel what I'm saying? So, anyways, man, y'all stay blessed. I encourage y'all to, you know, just continue to be your true self. Continue to just be who you are. Be who you're called to be. Stay true to yourself, man. Like, there's a lot of people out here, and I just bless people, right? I pray for people all the time, you know, that's dealing with peer pressure because they feel like they have to be a certain way to gain attention, or, you know, they have to be a person to where God has not chosen them to be. And, you know, and a lot of times, you know, it may work, but it's not going to serve you no purpose. Because that's not how you're destined to be. Because you're not of this world. Anyways, man, I'm done. Anyways, I catch you on my next video, man. Simply Day Day, man, signing out.